All right, there we go. I think we're in. Let me make sure I got the right thing going here. Nope, don't have the right names. Let's get the right names. There we go. Now, the numbers that you see on the screen are not going to correspond with the numbers that are actually where they're sitting at. So unfortunately, we've gotten, I mean, not unfortunately, but fortunately, we've gotten a lot more computers in the game now. So that being the case, the numbers won't correspond. But that's okay. A lot of these guys are already logged into their machines. So it's not going to be an issue. We are now getting set up. Cupertino coming in for what I'd like to call the game of the day. This is going to be the one. Cupertino Grizzlies will be taking on the Hanover Horde A team, the Alpha team. And these are the national champions and North American champion teams that I think we've played a couple of times against the Cupertino teams. Not sure if the Horde actually did or did not before. But here we are. We're here to play. I am Coach Jeff, also known as DJ Fame. So you probably have seen me doing the streams a little bit lately. That's because we not only proudly have our Hanover traditional XP League here, but now we have a new one opened up in Towson, Maryland, which is great. And Coach Josh hasn't been, he's been trying to get that successfully set up, and that's great. That's good news for everybody because that just means more XP League play. So, waiting for Cupertino to get the rest of it moved in here, and they are going to have that call here in a minute, and we've got our first map banned, so I got to go talk to the team about that real quick, but I will be right back. Okay, so we're back. Sorry about that. I had to clip my microphone back into place. Unfortunately, the Cupertino team has to take on two bots in order to play the game. You never like to see that as a coach, no matter what side you're on, simply because it just means that they don't have that, they're not going to be able to have that cooperation that they typically would as a team. So, but they asked for the Horde Tourbillon and the Horde Lucio, so we're going to go ahead and put those in there for them. And hopefully, I think we can get this done here real quick. And it looks like we're going to rock and roll out of here. Yeah, I think so. I think we're ready to rock and roll. It told me they're ready to go, so we're going to move on. What? Yeah, they need them. Okay, all of a sudden we lost one of our teammates. Okay, there we go. All right, here we go. We're back in and everything's ready to rock and roll. So let's start the game off, shall we? Let's see what we got. I'm going to run this in slow motion. Leashing Tower. Very tight map out here in Night Market. Not Night Market. This is Garden, I think. Anyhow. Yeah, so we're going to start over there. One on the edge of that ship. One on the end of that ship over here. And I do believe blue's going to be starting over here. Red will be starting over there. Yes. All right, so we're going to take a look over here, take a walk. See what we got. And they're switching up their teammates, figuring out what they want to play here. And go ahead and give them a watch over. A watch over. It's an Overwatch. And here we go. Getting ready to rock and roll, getting in the game. And somebody on our far us way up there on top, trying to take a little bit of a gussy. I do have to mention we do have a fill-in today. One of our teammates is unable to make it due to a Fortnite commitment. So Hit Scan will be replaced by DC Fuse, who is on the Heroes team, or the B team now, as it's so colloquially called. And Jeff is active, and then we had some stuff going on there. And the Horde squad's getting over here and messing, getting that set up and set down. And it's going to be taking him down here if we can. A few new shots. Oh, get some aggravating fire coming out of that backfield. The backfield's pushing down, but somebody's actually inside the key, actually taking up trying to take the points away. But they have successfully repelled them from being there. And now we are fighting on some Diva was over there, and the Diva. I don't know where that meteor strike went, but apparently it went someplace. And one thing we're going to try and do is keep them over there pinned into that doorway. Hopefully keep them from having issues. We shall find out. And that's the thing there, getting it through, blasting it through. The Reinhardt's fire striking straight across, not being able to make quite the damage that they had expected it was going to. Diva's coming in here, causing a little bit of chaos and trouble. Oh, there's some combined, and that Roadhog just tore apart that Reinhardt rather quickly. 73% now, almost there. 77%. Oh, they got some kind of playing over there, but no, wasn't able to get around that where they were at from on that point. The team's throwing there. Sigma's doing some damage here, only on the Reinhardt. Unfortunately, the Grasp wasn't able to grab over top of that. Up, there comes a Nerf, and was able to take out one or two of our people. Only one. Looks like it was just the Sigma. That took the drop, unfortunately. And yes, he powered up and he moved in there trying to, here it comes. Boop! And wasn't able to get any kind of activity over top of that. And the overtime clock will barrel down, and that will be the first point in this stage of the games. Never fear. Lijiang Tower has a way of being able to come back to nip you in the bud. So we'll hopefully see that won't be a situation, and hopefully get that taken care of rather quickly. And this is the map that typically causes problems most. So we shall see if the team actually has it together with the sub of DC Fuse in to help out. That could be problematic. Might be then again, they are running with two bots, unfortunately, on their team, on the Cupertino team. And we got ball rolling in from one side. Nobody's down on the plat yet. That's okay. Yeah, it's a big fight right down here from this side. And side comes down, it's kind of fast. Ooh, they're taking over, trying to get in there very, very quickly. Ball's coming down, shooting. Ooh, making some headway there. Yeah, ball doing some damage. Got him out quick. So the team's taking over the spot, and as Anna is coming in to make some shots with Lucio. And then our guy Pizza Freak's actually playing as the Junkrat. And CNH Horde 2, I believe, is Kid MDK playing in at Sigma. Whereas 3 is Ball, which is Hammond, Wrecking Ball. Milk My Sheep is playing in at Doomfist at the moment. And Weirdo, of course, is playing in at his uncommon, but well-played Lucio. They've got the points, so they're going to go over there and they're going to do some damage, trying to keep them from coming in the door at all, if they can help it. And they got that, which left them wide open to come over here and try and take this. Ball's trying to get in there and do some stuff. And they were able to take the point. Oh, good spread from Ball. Got all of those grenades all over top of that. It's very, very sweet. And Junkrat gets one out there and only gets one with the kill for Pizza Freak. He's usually pretty efficient on that. Hanover is going to take over the position. Now at 50%, they were able to grab 17%, which is, like I said, very interesting. And Ball's going to come in here and start fighting up Lucio. Lucio's getting a shot and getting it popped. They're not able to get anybody beyond him. He's fast enough to actually get in there, and that caused a little bit of problems. So that's one of the things that, they're sending some people on the outside. Junkrat Pizza Freaks over there moving in. Just decided to take that person out. Just didn't want them there anymore. So that just wasn't what was going to happen. So there we are at 90%, 91%. They've been unable to make another move against that. Lucio's actually making in there, but of course Lucio's firing up with Ball, who's just decided to go ahead and not deal with that kind of stuff. And there it is. And that one goes to us. We are considered Team 1. I forgot to set the names. Of course, that always happens. Ha! Yeah, Pizza Freak is fire. So let's go ahead and get that up here and change up that. I can remember to do this one. There we go. Yeah, Cupertino in, got the two bots inside there to play. to head back from the match in here, so I'm going to go ahead and talk to the team real quick. I will be right back after I get some word from them. All right. So, all right. So here we are. We've got Rialto. Well, we could do Rialto. And then that's not a problem. And then we have,
Can I go in the other room?
of course, the other two that were banned from Rialto. The selection is Route 66. They got banned. And also Dorado got banned. New season, new rules, so no worries. Actually pretty good, pretty quick play. We like that. Avoids the coin flip, which it was really kind of a little bit of a time waster, but it was definitely even, but it was a time waster. But certainly makes it good to go. So there we go, ladies and gents. We're gonna head in to Rialto. Okay, so I have a feeling that one way or the other. I'll be able to come over here. Somebody's going to be. I believe that's going to be red team first or blue team first. Blue team to defend first. Now the interesting part is that Rialto is one of those maps that that this team has worked very, very hard on in the past to learn exactly how they want to be able to play it. So there's a good possibility this team may not quite get to where they need to be in order to achieve. But don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. There's always the possibility that a team can go beyond where they typically would in the games we played in the past. But our team is actually pretty good at the Rialto map, which is kind of. Not trying to be, that dude or anything, but just it's kind of the way it is. I mean, these guys are pretty champy at this map. As you can see, they didn't even get out the door yet, and they've kind of almost all been eliminated. And we have some that are just hanging out, chilling out, waiting. And the payload's now getting moved, and there's our hook. And the hook's not doing any good from the Roadhog. Here we go. Here we go. Come on, let's get into this gameplay here. There we go. They did get it past the corner. Look at that. Most intense. Great job, Cupertino. Sometimes we have a little bit of gameplay that doesn't quite make it around that corner, but yeah, we really kind of end up putting a stop. Now, we don't have our hit scan. We typically had a hit scan. He would be dealing a lot of damage up from the top porches and stuff. But he's not here at the moment, so I commend them. I commend them for getting a push up. That's awesome. Now they just need to figure out a way, and this is the thing, and that's what a lot of teams, I mean, I can go ahead and give away this little secret, how to get out of this spawn point. And the best way to be able to do that is usually not to use a bastion. I don't know if they're using a bastion. Yes, they are. But I mean, hey, it works. I mean, it does some damage, so. I think they might be trying to do a double sail. No, maybe not. Pirate ship, I was thinking maybe they were going in that direction, but apparently they're not trying that. But the key thing here with this map is the fact that if you can stop them from getting around this first corner, it really wears down their time and the basis for time. The thing is, most teams don't really want to try to get this push. They got to be able to get out there and get that push. Now, I know the team's sitting here on spawn point, unfortunately, taking them to task. But as you can see, they're pushing back. They're like, okay, we gave them, a little room. And hopefully that will give them enough to push forward. And being at their spawn point, they should be able to come back kind of quickly. The Orisa is a really good idea. Having the Orisa there is a really good idea, because then you can definitely pirate ship this thing, but it's not a 2-shield pirate ship, and unfortunately they're down one. Whether or not their Zarya can actually, their Zarya bot can bubble their intentions. They're able to get pushed up, and we get a little bit of a push up from here. Okay, these guys are weird. I don't know. I can hear them making noises in there, and that's a little strange. It sounds like they're making machine gun noises or something. I don't know. I don't know if you can hear that quite in the background. I bet if you listened really, really closely, you could hear the call of a machine gun or something. I don't know. All right, so now they're going to push back. You give them a little bit of room to try and get around this corner, so they're going to try and push it through. And, of course, there it is. That's the perfect idea right there. But to do that on top of the payload is more the better idea. Combine that Orisa and that Bastion together. There you go. And create your pirate ship. Which they only have about 15 seconds to get to the checkpoint and overtime if they can maintain it, but they've definitely got some room here. Here comes Ball to make things a living heck. And as you can see, the chaos reigns and reigns supreme in this one right here. All they have to do is be able to get that team away from that payload in order to make that a thing. So, yep, they were able to do that, and then there it goes, right there to that point. But I gotta commend this team. This team, I've never seen somebody get right around the corner like that. I mean, it was first time instantly, and that was good stuff. Good stuff, Cupertino. And I'm telling you, amazing stuff. So now it's a flip. Now it's a reversal, of course, and that means that our guys are going to be the ones trying to push the payload out. And now they're going to have to try and push it past where this payload sits right here, which will become a golden mark on the ground here in a moment. Glowing golden mark from the point to the end of point. There it is. And now it's going to give the opportunity for the team to come out and try to prevent that from happening. Now, if they can follow a similar suit as to what we just pulled, I think they'll get better at playing this Rialto map. Basically, what they need to know is to keep over here at this corner range, using natural cover as much as possible and taking on the team. For the most part, they're kind of doing that. Although I do think their Reinhardt just died. Yeah, he just died. I'm not sure why he stormed off like that. I guess he couldn't hit a wall or something to stop himself from doing a charge. But that's certainly not going to help them in the long run. And as you can see, the idea here is to get the fight going from a distance first, and then bring the team back in and have them ride the payload through. Which happens to be a Zenyatta. It looks like a Zenyatta. Yes, Zenyatta weirdos riding the payload in the background there. Taking some shots, and some long distance shots, making it so it's kind of creepy. Oh, but here comes the Junkrat. Junkrat! Oh, it just took out the Zenyatta. Like, it just knocked it right off the payload. Good job. Good job of taking them back. But then the not Junkrat, the Roadhog actually was able to take that back there. So that's going to be it for that one. I think could have perhaps gone a little bit less quickly. Like I said, I really it gives me willies to have to, when a team has to play with bots, because I just feel like we're not getting the full team, and I'd really like to have that full team experience. But I gotta say, man, the Cupertino team's coming up, and they got a good shot. They really do. Really proud to have to play against teams like that. Pretty much every team in the league is formulated like that. So, but they're kind of newer, so they're coming along. It's great. So, really great stuff. So happy to have played the team, and I wish them well. Hopefully in the near future, and I hope that we could see them maybe at NAF. We'll see. So. We're sure that they will be good competition in the future here. So thanks to them. Very good, great stuff. We hope to be able to talk to you guys soon. We're going to watch and see what happens with all the different streams and stuff that are going on. I do believe Coach Josh will be back next week, so that'll be a great addition. If not, then you'll see me again. Unfortunately, I'll have to look at this mug one more time. So we'll see what happens. But if you like what you saw, like, subscribe, and make sure you come back and see some of our stuff when we're on here doing our thing. All right, very good. I appreciate you guys. Have yourself a good one. Stay well.